Fashion Insider friends, what is up? This is the Fashion Crimes podcast where I cover all things fashion, style, shopping, style inspiration, and interview incredible small business owners who are changing the fashion industry for the better. Yes, I'm the best friend you never knew you needed and the poster child for fashion over 40, and I mean way after 40. Say it with me, fashion and style are your friends, not your enemies. I'm Holly Cates, your favorite personal stylist, and let's keep it real, the only Holly you need to know. Turn it up, because I got a lot to say, and I am super stoked you're here. Hey, howdy, how's it going, and what's the haps? This is the Fashion Crimes Podcast. My name is Holly Cates, and I am the hostess with the mostest, your favorite personal stylist, and as always, the only Holly you need to know. If you are new to the Fashion Crimes, God damn it, welcome. If you're part of our Insider Bestie crew, damn it, glad to have you back. If you are an Insider Bestie, and I'm loving that journey for you, I have clearly guilted you into giving me your email, and you are getting the newsletter every week. You are fabulous, and thank you for that. If you are not receiving my newsletter, and I repeat, if you are not receiving my newsletter, A, I feel bad for you, and B, get used to seeing my name in your inbox because you're about to give me your email so you can be on the Insider Bestie list. Then you will be happier, then your life goes better, because when your life goes better, you're nicer. And when you're nicer, then you're going to be nicer to me.
I just do, because I feel better. If I feel better, I'm nicer. If I'm nicer, my life goes better, because if I'm nicer, then you're going to be nicer to me. And if I'm nice, everything runs smoothly.
I really think this is my favorite video ever. Anyway, in other words, please make sure you sign up on the Fashion Crimes website to get all of this free fashion content, as your life will be much better with me in it. I'm just saying. Now it's spring. I'm completely coughing and sneezing. I sound much better now, but I was a hot ass mess last week. The pollen is out. All of my outdoor furniture and the decks are yellow. My couch cushions, my pillows, Schmutz's paws are yellow, and we're all tracking it in, and it's just inevitable. I am super annoyed because I was literally born in pollen my entire life, and all of a sudden now I have allergies. Okay, girl. I mean, what the hell? Anyway. So along with the gold dusting in and around the South, people are already confused again, now that COVID is winding down in some areas on what to wear. I've been getting questions about the following. What are people wearing now? What do we do now? Now that we're going to events, I'm more confused than I ever was. Amy, of course, she's my marketing queen. For those of y'all who don't know her, she was like, all of my friends are totally at a loss for what to wear. They're asking me that we've been home now for an entire year and a half. What are people wearing now? Thank you, Queen Amy, for bringing that to my attention. And we are certainly going to address that here. And look, I totally understand where people are coming from, because if you have been COVID beat down and you've just really narrowed your circle, and you're only seeing the same people for the past year or so, guess what? They've already seen your outfits or lack thereof. So now that you're seeing new people are going to a wedding or going to a dinner party or a birthday party or whatever, now you really have to bring out the big guns, because people are still at a loss, confused, confusing themselves, so forth, so on, and what have you. I've had some new clients, yay me, that have still been learning about shopping for who they are today. And that can be exhausting if you don't know what that even means. So let's tie this all in together. For those who celebrate, we have Easter coming up, which can be a dress-up holiday. I personally, us Jews, we have Passover coming up. It's on the same weekend, but we don't really have a look per se for Passover other than hunger, obviously. Easter is all about spring and color and pastels and bunnies and happier times and new growth and doing things outside. It's just a happy time of year. With this season change comes the sales, clearly. Easter sales, Easter dresses, dress shirts for the whole family, a new drop from retailers, and a whole lot of, quote, how much is too much to spend on you or your family for the matter of the holiday. If this is a holiday that you do in fact dress up for or need to have a look, let's start at the beginning. The Easter dress, okay, why people think this is a big holiday to get dressed up. This started from tradition way back as early ancient times when people dressed in white or their best to celebrate the vernal equinox and believed that the possibility of wearing new clothes could bring good luck. In Christianity, early days, white linen robes were worn during Easter to symbolize rebirth and new life. In Roman times, emperors demanded that the court must wear fine new clothing on Easter, which later came to represent the end of Lent. So, literally, since the beginning of time, people have been getting dressed for Easter. Post-Civil War, Easter started being known as the quote unquote Sunday of Joy, where women started to wear happier and brighter colors instead of darker colors, for mourning. The late 19th century was the beginning of the Easter parade in New York City, where women paraded down Fifth Avenue in their new clothes for the holiday. Now, being in New York City right now, I will tell you the Easter parade here is a big ass deal. It has now changed, Abby, since the past couple hundred years, but people dress up in crazy costumes. They do dress up in really nice clothes, but some people dress up as rabbits. Some people dress up as the Easter Bunny. Some people dress up as Alice in Wonderland and the white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. People take it to like real extremes. Even though the parade is going on today, it's changed quite a bit from the earlier days or when it was first invented in the 1870s, excuse me. It wasn't soon after that retailers really capitalized on the tradition that people were buying new clothes for Easter. That was from Lily McAllister of ezinearticles.com. So thank you, Lily, for enlightening us on why we now follow the Easter sales like it's our fucking job. Okay, so now that we know why we get dressed up, let's talk about how we get dressed up. If you listened to the past 2 episodes of the Grammys and the Oscars episodes, we discussed some of the trends that are hip right now. And one of them was definitely that we kept seeing it over and over again, bright colors and suiting. Everyone is wearing hot colored accessories. I mean, everyone, every magazine, every blog, every video, every TikTok, fashion talk, style talk, everyone's wearing colored accessories. Green shoes, purple boots, orange shoes, yellow shoes. It is a huge trend right now. So anything color is good. I am not going to lie to you. This weekend, I did see some metallic lavender cowboy boots from Jeffrey Campbell yesterday, and I did need a moment. I really want them really badly. Anyway, then as we continue to shop, I saw some magenta metallic cowboy boots at Steve Madden. I was like, what? I loved those too. Then we continued to shop, and I saw another lady. She had on silver cowboy boots. Dying. Anyway, you can drool over these on my Pinterest board. So back to the subject. I get a lot of questions from clients and non-clients too, and friends of the podcast about color. And is this color okay? And should I wear these colors? And what about this color? So when you shop for color first, then of course you're shopping backward. This was another previous podcast that I talked about. Please understand the formula. I created shopping forward versus shopping backward. I did this to explain to people why this is a fucking terrible, terrible, terrible way to shop. This is a fashion crime. Just stop it now. I'm talking to you, all of you TJ Maxxers, all of you bargain hunters, all of you people that are trying to save $1, so you're buying things you don't need. Shopping backward means this. You're shopping for color. You're shopping for price. First, you buy something because it's on sale, or you buy something because you like the color, and you are disregarding the style and the silhouette and the fabric and the construction of the garment. That is completely shopping backwards because you have no purpose or place for buying said item when you shop. So when you shop forward, you shop for fit first. Period, exclamation point, end of sentence. When you shop forward, you have a plan, right? I need X, and it can be any color. You can walk in and say, I love the color yellow. I want to buy a yellow dress. And if they have yellow dresses and it's the right shape for your specific body type, that is one thing. But if you go in and say, oh my God, I haven't worn a yellow dress before, but I think this might look good on me and it's on sale and, then you have a yellow dress with nowhere to wear it and the guilt that comes right along with it, having shit in your closet with the tag still on it. That is shopping backward. However, there are no hard and fast rules that you can or cannot wear certain colors depending on your skin tone, hair color, and your eye color. So actually, of course, some colors are gonna look better on you than others, but there are just no anything written in stone that you cannot wear a specific color because someone else told you you couldn't. That is redonk. That is just not true. That is the end of my soapbox sermon. You're welcome. I'm just saying, y'all, don't let someone dictate what colors you can and cannot wear. If you have red hair, yes, you can wear red. If you're super pale, yes, you can wear pink. It might not be the best color on you, but it doesn't mean you can't ever wear it. As we're going to go over what to wear for Easter and really, spring as well, just in case you don't celebrate Easter, you will be going to my Pinterest board right after you finish listening to this episode so you can see examples of what I'm talking about. I have taken inspiration from some websites and blogs that show exactly what people are wearing and how to style it. As always, of course, you can always hit me up if you have more questions or need more specifics. As a matter of fact, I have had several people reaching out to me as of late asking about jumpsuits. Always a favorite of mine, how to wear them, dress them up, and dress them down. So great job on that, Sandra. Wanted to give her a shout out and thank you for reaching out. There are certainly other people who have reached out to me with questions as well, and I'm going to be giving them a shout out in the podcast too. So if you have a style, wardrobe, or shopping question that you need an answer to right away, you've got to hit me up. So number one, I can answer your question. And number two, I can make you famous because I talked about you on my exceptionally prestigious and popular podcast. Sandra wanted to know where she could find a jumpsuit that was long enough for her because she's having problems finding pants that are long enough for her off the rack. And she wanted to try this specific style of jumpsuit. First of all, good for you, Sandra, for reaching out to me and trying something new. Seriously, that takes a lot of guts to tell anybody, a complete stranger, which is me, what her issue is, and then ask for help. So kudos to you for that. I was explaining to her that when you buy a jumpsuit or pants for that matter, it will tell you what the inseam is. So for those who aren't familiar, the inseam is from the bottom of your crotch where the pants are sewn together down to the inside of your leg to the ankle seam. That's how you measure your inseam if you don't know what that is. And if you have problems with pants being long enough, you have to look at what the inseam is and what length you require before you buy. So if you buy a pair of pants, let's say that are a 28, 32, 28 is the waist and 32 is the length. If you're super short, a 32 length is going to be too long. Doesn't mean you can't alter them or roll them up, but that is the inseam. I know that AG jeans, they all come in 34 length, 34 or 36. I can't remember. They're all long. So short people, you got to cut a foot off. But if you're tall, that's a great place for people to go to buy jeans and pants because the inseam, they're all the same inseam. Secondly, I have a client, Bestie, she's my bestie now, who is 6'2" with her shoes off. She was the one who told me that she is in some quote unquote tall girl support groups on Facebook and they discuss clothing and pants and designers and issues and brands that they love for taller women that are trying to find clothes that actually fit their bodies. She had given me this information when I worked with her and cleaned out her closet. So shout out to you, Lauren, for putting your fashion knowledge out in the universe to help the greater good. Yes. Okay, back on track with the trends. We are seeing the tailoring of power suits for women, romantic flowy dresses, crop tops and cutouts, which might apply to some of you, not all of you. Anyone who knows me knows I love both. I do love a cutout. I do love a crop top. And I actually wear both in a very age appropriate way. Duh. What I'm loving actually right now is an A-line or a midi or like a maxi skirt with a top. It could be a chunky sweater. It could be a crop sweater, a blouse with a bright colored crop jacket draped over the shoulders. This is completely chic, this look. I love it. With the chunky layered necklaces and statement earrings. I mean, I'm here for it. This is an outfit that you not only can wear for Easter, but really anytime. It's the bright colors that make it fun and springy. What I'm also loving now as a trend or what to wear for Easter or spring is a statement short. Yes, you heard me right. A statement short or shorts can either be worn with a matching jacket. I have two sets, one by Moschino, the squiggle print, which I love, and one by Annie Bing, which is, of course, a tiger print, which is giving me life. Or you can wear the shorts, of course, with a blouse, a sweater, and boots. So Nolan had showed me a picture of his bestie, a brand called Markarian, and it was shorts with patterned tights and a Western belt and a really cool peasant blouse. Sidebar, the shorts in this picture on my Pinterest board are super short because the person who's wearing them is 12. Another sidebar, Jonathan and I say anyone who is under the age of 30 is 12. So she's not literally 12, Abby, but she's a very skinny supermodel that is just probably under 30. I'm just saying. Nolan would like to have these made for me with a longer inseam from Markarian, and I just have to say, he's not wrong. Lastly, of course, when people think of getting dressed for Easter, most people think of dresses. There are lots of dresses out there to choose from that fit into your budget, but I will say there are gorgeous dresses from Ulla Johnson or Zimmerman or Kate Spade, Farfetch, Saks, Dillard's. The list goes on and on and on. There are so many beautiful styles out there that have gorgeous prints and beautiful fabrics and high shoulders and puffy sleeves and asymmetrical. There's so many dresses to choose from right now. Just make sure you're getting something that fits your body. I'm all here for someone taking a fashion risk, but make sure that it's something that you can sustain in your wardrobe and wear a couple of different ways. For example, if you buy a dress that you could possibly wear for the Easter holiday, great. Whether you go to church or go to dinner or what have you, then you can wear it again to work, or you can wear it to another party or wear it for a girls' night or on vacation. If you buy a one-hit wonder that you can only wear once, like something that's super, super dressy or something that is really, really cheap, you're going to miss the mark. And the reason why I say that is because I want you to shop for fit first. Pick a price point, meaning a price range. I'd like to spend between $250 and $500. That is a price range. Then you pick a style. I think I'm interested in a maxi dress or a short sleeve or this or that. Then you pick a color. What colors does it come in? Then you pick a size. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but you can do it. Let's recap. The trends for spring and Easter can be bright colored accessories or clothing, tailored suiting, and basically Y2K fashion, which is anything from the 90s or when I was in high school. I gave you outfit examples like statement shorts with a matching jacket, chunky sweaters or maxi skirts, and the good old fashioned Easter dress. Make sure you get a brightly colored bag and / or shoes. No, they don't have to match your bag and your shoes, but they need to flow or be in the same color family. Do not question it. Just accept it. Don't be wearing a hot pink jacket with a green bag and yellow shoes. That's too much. Okay. Pick a color, and maybe you just have one accessory that's cool, or one thing that's brightly colored, and the rest are neutrals. The whole point is for you to experiment and see what you like. I have a lot of people who I'm working with that are so rigid that they're like, what top, what shoes, what bag? They want to be told, boom, 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 outfit 1, outfit 2, outfit 3. I can dress you up all day. That's not hard. What's hard is getting you to think for yourself and getting you to understand what goes with what. So start with the basics. Start with one piece, whether you want the pants or the jacket or the dress to be the star, and then the accessories and the jewelry and the hair and the makeup support that. Not everything can be the star. Otherwise, everything is going to fight each other. And in my case, if I wear studs and fringe and purple metallic boots and crazy makeup and it's too much, because it doesn't give one thing a chance to shine. Do not shop backward. I beg you, please shop forward. It just don't make me nuts is all I ask. If y'all get something new, make sure you can rotate it into your existing wardrobe and that you will be able to wear it again with ease. Make sure you hit me up with questions. I will answer them on the air. I will give you a shout out. You can email me, Holly@HollyKateStyling.com or Holly@FashionCrimesPodcast.com. You can also send me a DM on Facebook or on Instagram. And if you're lucky enough, I will guilt you into giving me your email and I will put you on the Insider Bestie list. Thank you so much for listening to my rant. I do appreciate it more than you know. I'm a personal stylist, a fashion industry expert, and a leader that will teach you everything I possibly can about how to have your style evolve with your age. That is so nice of me. OMG. So please connect with me, follow me, hang out with me every Friday. I promise you, you won't regret it. You will look better for it. It's just a completely brilliant plan. And sign up for my newsletter if I don't have your email. That way you'll get all this information delivered straight to your inbox every single Friday. This has been the Fashion Crimes Podcast. I've got tons and tons of great subjects coming up. Make sure you share with someone you love and who obviously needs some fashion assistance. My name is Holly Case, the only Holly you need to know, and we are out.